This video is going to show you how to do diagnostics on Boss 3 of Iron Horse. We will start with the build, which will be 3-piece Eclipse protocol, I run 2 Hannah U, and a yawl piece for the extra hazard protection. You can use other pieces in this build, such as Murakami or Wyvern. You want to have everything rolled for hazard protection, skill damage, and skill duration mods. You should have tamper-proof on your chest piece and shock and awe on your backpack. You will want to run the assault turret and a decoy. Any build similarly put together should allow you to have a turret out for about 300 seconds, and that should kill the snipers without having your team to worry about them. We will now move on and show you the diagnostic components on the tower. As you run towards the tower, after going up the chain, you will notice that the diagnostic panel is indicated on the left and the pipes are indicated on the right. These indicators on the tower will let you know which direction you need to go to get to the correct panels depending on where you are in the boss encounter. As soon as you get to the diagnostic panel, you're going to want to hold X, which allows you to run diagnostics. You will wait to see which light comes on, indicating which phase you are going to have. Blue phase indicates steam, yellow phase indicates electric, and red indicates fire. You will relay this to your team, and they will be able to complete the mechanics needed for that phase. Once the phase is completed, and you hear the sirens go off, you will need to immediately exit the tower. If you do not jump off the tower quick enough, you will die. Once the status has completed on the top of the tower, you can head back up the chain and repeat the process. Before starting the encounter with the freebie, you will want to go to Broken Bridge and throw out your turret onto the platform near the doorway. This will allow you to take care of snipers. When it is time to do letters, you will see screens similar to this one. The letters will show up in groups of 4, and they will start with A and end with P. Any of the letters in red will need to go down, any of the letters in yellow will need to go up, and any of the letters in blue can be left alone. You will read these off, page by page, to your person on the ground moving the valves. In this example, you would call Mike and November up and October down.
Ready?
This part of the video will walk you through diagnostics during the encounter.
Put out trap.
The first thing you do is set up your turret.
Alright, go.
You will go to the diagnostic console and hold X until the person on the ground presses the button. Once you hear the sirens go off, jump down 2 floors and go to the nearest chain so you can be ready to go back up. You will go up the chain and directly to the diagnostic panel. You will hold X until you know what the next phase will be.
Back button. Blue, blue, blue. Everybody get the blue.
Was in the first one?
Make sure that when the color comes up, you keep hold of the X button. If you let go of X, your team will not be able to interact with the valves or the electrical boxes.
And pressing 3.
Alright,
What's that?
Agent down.
Me in. Go back to red.
Here, heal.
On the bridge.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Because you are going up the tower when the status is still in effect, Make sure to let your healer know when you need heals.
Fire, fire, fire. It's gonna be yellow.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Possibly.
He's immune. Go to yellow.
It's yellow, yellow, yellow. There's one actually on yellow on the left, right-hand side.
During yellow phase, while still holding X, you can rotate your camera and call out any of the electrical boxes that are sparking to your team.
Alright, pressing 1. And pressing the last one. Yep, last one.
Alright, we're on red check after the boss is out.
He's immune.
That's critical.
You can go back to red.
If the last phase you are doing is not red, you will always have to go up for a red check. If the phase is fire, the person on the ground will press the button and you will exit the tower one more time. If it is not fire phase, you can go directly to Cogs.
Fire, fire, fire. Alright, we're on Cogs. We're on Cogs.
Okay. Move to main door.
Serious trauma detected.
Turret's down.
The diagnostic role should have main door Cogs. If you're not familiar how to do Cogs, you can check out our video and it explains how to do it.
Snipers up. Got snipers up. Turret's down.
Make sure during this phase, if your turret is still up, you destroy it so that you can set the trap on red.
Snipers up.
Red yellow's done, Jadashi.
Red's done.
Once your cogs are completed, you can wait at red for the other cogs to be set, and then you can set the trap on red.
Guys, let me know when you're
What
ready.
about the other ones? Is everything done?
Yellow blue is set. Correct.
Okay, I'm setting trap.
Okay.
You will throw your decoy and your turret in front of the red door. Then you can call for main door to be broken and it will spawn the boss.
Go upstairs.
Okay, main's broke.
Okay. Everyone in red
Moving
yellow?
to red yellow.
Everyone in red yellow.
You will take the chain up and wait on the top of the tower for all 3 lavas to be broken, and then it will be time for letters.
Red yellow's broke.
Okay, moving to yellow blue.
Got an ad coming out of blue yellow. Let's go.
Ads behind on yellow blue.
Once it is
Okay,
time for
drop
letters,
blue.
you will want to take cover here,
Your feet.
Let me know when you're ready on letters.
and you can rotate your screen to see the pipes. Once you've communicated that your alphabet person is ready for letters, you can begin.
All right, Bravo down, Delta down. Bravo down, Delta down.
Okay.
Behind
He's on
you
the
is
first
purple.
turret.
Sorry.
Foxtrot down. Foxtrot down.
Jungle blue. Jungle blue.
Juliet and Lima up. Juliet and Lima up.
Heals on Satyr.
Mike and November up. Mike and November up. And we'll have one more after that. Oscar down, and we're done.
Okay, he's off the second. Moving to the third.
We'll be third.
You will know letters is done when you hear the furnace shut down after the last valve is shot.
Third will be yellow.
Is it yellow?
Yeah.
You will need to set the trap for the boss on the platform next to the last turret. You will throw out your decoy and your turret,
Trap is set. Trap is set.
and then tell your team to break him off.
Take him off.
Yep. Take him off.
Once he's off the turret, he should aggro to your trap. Once he's fully in the trap, your team can start to DPS him.
Overcharge.
Okay. Charge.
Killing decoy. P grenade. Second.
When the boss is almost dead, make sure you are the closest person on the bridge to the boss. He will drop a key and it should spawn on you as soon as he dies. Make sure you tell your team not to move until you have the key.
Nobody move. Nobody move. I've got the key. Everybody downstairs.
You will run towards the diagnostic computer
Key is in. Key is in.
and put it into the emergency shutdown console. You can then proceed downstairs to help on any of the colors that need it. Ideally, this is the way we would like to finish boss 3. Unfortunately, sometimes the boss does not get aggroed to the trap. The next clip is going to show you what to do if that were to happen.
Now that he's on the third, Diag has set the trap. We will shoot him off the trap. Typically the boss will turn and move toward the right and go to the trap. In this situation, the boss ignored the trap and jumped down. At this point, we all have to jump down to the floor. We take turns throwing out decoys to re-establish a new trap on the floor. Diag will call out for individuals to throw their decoys out when needed, and we will continue to damage the boss until we put him away.
In this situation, you should break your turret and your decoy, and once the cooldown is over, throw them close to the boss so you can attempt to re-trap him.
As you can see, more decoys are being thrown to hold him in place. And once again, this is one of two scenarios that can happen. Hopefully he stays up on the turret level and runs toward the Diag trap, but if not, this is how we manage to damage and put him away.
In this scenario, the key will drop wherever the boss dies. As Diagnostics, you will need to retrieve the key, proceed up the chain, and put it into the same emergency shutdown console. Your teammates will then be able to press all 3 computers on the colors and end the encounter.